it is. It is. It's perfect football weather.
Boo that shit. It is hot as all get out right now. I'm not dealing with this. Oh, get the hell out of here, guy.
Uh oh. Uh oh.
Uh-huh. So you want to get all fucking fancy with it. I take the greatest pictures.
So, ladies and gentlemen, sorry about the visual issues for my end. It is 6:30 ish. We do want to thank you to that fantasy show. I'm your host, the commish, the Brian Ciozi. Next to me is Bruce Wayne, aka he's changed his name now to Country Fried Jesus.
Uh-huh.
Where that's coming from. And last week the guy was so nice we had to.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Oh, we brought him back again.
Yeah, we lost him again.
Lost him again. Oh, Ciozi, you're great at this. Fantastic. Yeah, football. You're there. Yeah, you can't tell me to carry this thing, guys. I have no prep. I got nothing in front of me. I got right. I got whiskey and coke and a cigarette, guy. That's about all the prep I've done.
Oh man, I just got a cup of water. That's about it.
Oh, I probably need some water in me.
Ah,
Yeah.
COZ.
Oh, yep. This is pretty much every week, guys. Why are you not wired in?
Exactly.
Oh,
Mm.
I'm just waiting for August 30th to get here so I can watch Buckeyes play. That is all I'm waiting for at this point.
Mm.
NFL season can start. That's gravy.
Right.
Get our fantasy league going. That's cool. Yeah. I just want the Buckeyes to start playing. It's the only football I actually care about. I guess what makes me a decent fantasy player in most offs is I don't actually root for anybody in the NFL.
Exactly.
Because sorry, once they get to the NFL, they don't play near as hard. They start alligator arming it, and you're trying to get to that next contract, which is understandable. Like you've been working for that your whole life. Like you don't want that. What is it? The average career is like 5, 6 years, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Quarterbacks get 15, 20, but that's because you're not allowed to touch them. But everybody else, yeah, they get 5, 6 years and then they gone. You might get that second contract, but you're not going to be around for much longer.
Uh, I believe the longevity in football now really is what 3 to 4 years.
Something like that. What is it? I know running backs barely make it to a second contract,
Yeah.
right? Wide receivers, for the most, wide receivers, cornerback, safeties, and whatnot. I think they have longer careers as long as their legs hold up.
Yep.
Right out there, just constantly running. Right, running backs running backs and most defensive guys like up towards the line and whatnot. Like you don't, I wouldn't expect to have a long career anyway. Like, it's a car crash every time you hike the ball.
Right.
So
I mean, I'm trying to think running back wise. Who's within the last? It's just see 20 years. Let's see. This is 2025. So the last 10 years that'd be 2015. Who's who out of the last
ugh.
10 years? Who's got 5 years in? With old boy, would it be Josh Jacobs up there in Green Bay? Does he got more than
Right, Josh
5 years?
Jacobs,
Does he got more than
Chris,
5 years in?
Derrick Henry.
Derrick
I think
Henry.
Derrick Henry's at like 8 or 9.
He's like,
This one,
okay.
I think Josh Jacobs is at like I
But
think
yeah,
yeah, I think six. Think
yeah.
six.
And then what about old boy from out there from Arizona? What's his name? James Conner. He used to
Ooh
play for
yeah,
Pittsburgh. He's
yeah.
been in the league. He's been in the league
He's
for a
been for a
while.
while, right?
I feel like he was more productive at Pittsburgh, but he's still doing his thing though in Arizona though.
Yeah, yeah. I could have. with what was it? It was because it was James Conner and who was the other one Pittsburgh had with them? They let both of them go after that season. God, who
Uh,
was the other dude?
was that was
Who was the other
that
cat in Pittsburgh?
that wasn't I forgot his name.
One one Montgomery. He was in Chicago. That might be where I'm getting at right now. Is Chicago. They had two. They had Montgomery and who was the other cat? He ended up. I think he went to Green Bay after.
I
What
gotta
was it? Chicago or was it Detroit?
man, I'm trying to think.
Man, right. Right, you get these. The worst part is like most of the league anymore is going to that two back. Like they're going that college route of the two back system.
Yeah, rotating the
Just
backs.
right, just so, hopefully so they can keep them around longer. This is
Well, you
the
know
whole
what?
thing. Is
I forgot too. Another one that's been in the league for a while is I forgot how you pronounce his name, but old boy down there in New Orleans Saints, number 41,
Kamara.
Kamara. Yeah, Kamara.
Right.
Been he's got some time on his he's got some
Yeah.
longevity on his back too. So
Yeah, but didn't Kamara have a season where he was out for a whole year?
something like I think so. Was it like his? I think it was like
Because
his.
it was
Thinking like his
like second
ankle or
or third
something.
year. Yeah, because it was him and Chubb down in New Orleans, wasn't it?
Yeah.
God, like we're bad at this NFL history thing, guys. Luckily enough, we play with the current players.
Right. And then you got well Nick and then Nick Chubbs, he's been in the league for a minute. He's down there in Houston, Texas.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I forgot he did go to Houston too, didn't
Cause I,
he?
cause
Damn,
I think because he played what he played about 4 years with the Browns? Or is it three? Is it
something
three
like
years?
yeah,
3 or 4 years with the
4 years.
Browns?
Yeah,
Yeah,
man, he
so
was down there in New Orleans for 2 or 3 with Kamara.
so
Was it Chubb that was down there?
Chubb never went to New Orleans. Uh
Who was the other one down with Kamara? Because they had a tandem set of backs down there too.
was it wasn't it old boy? I think it was Jamal Williams that was with New Orleans and then he went up to Detroit. Jamal Williams.
Yes, yes. I believe you are correct.
Yeah.
Oh, you're great at this guy. You could have just been a disembodied voice, or you could have just talked to us. Nope,
Yeah.
gotta get some video going. Yep, I see you.
Is he with us? Is
Oh,
he
oh,
is he
oh,
with
there's a
us?
circle on the screen.
Come
Come
on.
on, there he is. Oh my
Hey,
God.
finally made it happen.
Finally showed up.
Fellas, I
Jesus
apologize
Christ,
for
almost
that.
20
Ladies
minutes
and gentlemen,
late.
I apologize for the actual internet setback. Uh,
One wire. Oh God, it's already bad.
why won't work?
Still
No,
ain't
no,
working.
just TOZ. Uh, Basically, as I was
And
saying, again, we got JT, he changed his name down to Country Fried Jesus.
Mm-hmm.
And
for the
also, we have, he was so nice last week. We got to bring him in twice.
and you're gone again.
Mr. Ron, welcome back to the show, sir.
I
Still
appreciate it.
here.
Thank you, man.
Thank God.
Thank you, man.
So we got a lot to get into. And week 2 has been a busy week, especially with news and notes. First, we definitely want to get on some of the news and notes that's going on. One thing, fantasy wise, the NFL did release that the hearing for Rashard Rice is scheduled for September 30th.
Okay.
So with that still gives him 4 games to play before they even make a decision if he is to be suspended or not.
Yeah.
And we know that with Rice, he is one of Mahomes. Well, before he got injured last year, he was one of Mahomes' top primary receivers.
Yeah, he was
So
definitely he's definitely a weapon.
with him actually having a hold. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I said he was definitely a weapon.
Yeah. So with him being there, fantasy wise, what do you guys think? Would you still pick him? Would you still hold on? Would you still hold on to him? I'm not saying he'd be we know he's not a first round pick right off the bat. We know he's not a keeper, but would he be on your team?
Actually, the lead I'm in, it's called We're All In, and this is our 6th year on fantasy football, and actually my homeboy actually has him on his team, but he's on the bench though.
Okay. Bruce,
That's because is it a domestic violence thing or a traffic thing?
traffic.
I mean, it depends on how bad the
He
league
didn't kill.
comes
He
down
didn't
on
kill
it.
nobody. Well, I don't. I don't. I don't. Let me see. I'm looking at the information now. So no, he didn't. He didn't kill anybody. It was a. I know it was a car crash, and I think he might have been under the influence.
Mm.
Ah, depends on it. It really does depend on how hard the league comes down on it. But I mean,
Yeah.
if he's around for the first 4 weeks, I mean, you can use him. But like then you just got to worry if he's just going to be holding a spot on your bench the rest of the damn season if the league does suspend it.
True.
Well, if they do, I'm thinking if they do, it's definitely probably gonna be 4 games. That's the minimum. So you
Right,
lose him for a month, you get him in time right before the playoff
right,
push.
yeah. And his legs will be a little fresher because he's going to have 4 weeks of not having to get beat up on. So
And the good thing about that is that he's probably gonna be more healthy. I mean, it depends
right,
on how they throw the book at him. It could be to where he can't be in the facility. He maybe can be in the facility.
right, yeah, just can't be around team activities and whatnot. Right, right, not allowed there on game day.
Um, he needs all the help he can get. So we know that for sure. Uh, Next is
Isn't he with the
Najee Harris.
isn't he with the Browns now though?
Who? No. He's still with the Chiefs.
He's still with the Chiefs. Okay,
He's still with the Chiefs.
I thought they were talking last week on fucking the fan that he was with the fucking Browns. I'm
No.
wrong.
He's with the Chiefs. Next we got Najee Harris. He's participating in drills for the first time. They're still not. They don't know if he's still uncertain for week 1. But based on that status, you're seeing Omari and Hamilton still doing his thing, pretty much putting themselves as the number 1 spot. And then with this one, I still think you're dealing with uh, JT. Help me out here. What's his name? He's
White
from the
people, I
school.
don't know
He's from the team that you hate.
who.
The coach.
The Akabuki? That's the
No,
Chargers guy.
yeah, I'm talking about the coach from Michigan, the old coach.
Harbaugh.
Yeah,
Horrible.
Harbaugh. Sorry. Yeah, sorry, I had a brain fart. But we know with Harbaugh, he likes to run the ball. So we already know that Harbaugh's going to have running back by committee. So with Najee Harris now participating, does this help or hurt Omari Hampton if you were trying to pick him as a draft pick?
I think I think it's going to boost him actually, Hampton. I think he's going to thrive from that. I think he may actually get a lot of carries depending on how long Najee Harris injury is.
It goes to show. So if you have kids, still don't play with fireworks. Don't look them in the eye. Wear glasses. Something.
Exactly.
Shades.
Yeah.
I got kids. We played with fireworks on the 4th of July. Everything ended up
I've
fine.
seen I've seen your firework display. So glad none of you are in the NFL. So
Why?
glad.
Why? I get the fuck away from the table before it goes thump.
Put it this way, if they had a safety video of what not to do, they would actually have a video of your whole
Oh,
performance.
yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Because I'm about 3 feet from it when it goes off.
It's kind of funny to me because you would think players would learn from the defensive lineman that used to play for the New York Giants, JPP, when he blew off
When he
like
blew his
half
digits off. Yep.
blew off half of
Yeah,
his hand. What is this? His left hand blew off 3 of his fingers, or
yeah.
halfway off,
Yeah.
or halfway off.
Now he's
Oh,
walking by
yeah.
the phone to her like, "Hey, girl, how you doing?"
Right.
Hey.
And he still. I gotta salute him though. He's still playing. He was still playing football too after that too.
Mm.
That was a big deal.
He
You
said,
could
ball
not
up like a
stop
hammer,
him.
let him go. I give him that.
Right.
He said you ain't messing up his paycheck.
Exactly.
But but they say he is getting better. With Najee Harris, I do feel as though he's going to be that end zone stealer. He's going to be that guy
Right.
that's going to be goal line, third and short. He's going to get those touches. So, like I said, I wouldn't draft him unless I had a flex, and I know he's going to be the cookie monster. He's going to eat up the end zone when it's close, unless Hampton does more to it.
Yeah.
Speaking of running backs, Quinshawn Jenkins won't face any battery charges. So if you don't know who Quinshawn Jenkins is, he was the other running back for OSU. He was picked up for the Browns. He hasn't signed yet, but he went through some issue with his girlfriend, and she pressed charge on him for assault and battery.
That don't need to be his girlfriend no more. Then.
I agree with you on that one.
Uh-huh. Again, kind of the same thing with the first cat. Like you got like just because the government and the courts cleared him of everything
Right.
does not mean the NFL is going to.
And he was looking like he was looked like he was on the path of being starting tailback or running back for Cleveland too. So
Right. Oh, he was trying to work it, but yeah, then bullshit happened.
yeah.
Right.
As a matter of fact, speaking about Cleveland Browns, they just signed the wide receiver from Texas, Isaiah Bond, because
Oh, there we go.
he was going through some Isaiah Bond was actually going through some sexual allegations too as well. But
Easy.
they all got the charges got dismissed. So, and it was
Like
crazy
at
because
this point,
Isaiah Bond never got drafted in the NFL. He went as an undrafted
free agent, yeah.
free agent.
Like honestly,
I
like
was
at
trying
this
to figure that.
point,
I was trying to get that word out, free agent. So yeah,
fucking at this point, like honestly, like any professional athlete need to walk around with a consent contract 24/7. Some
right.
fucking no. Before this happens, you go sign this piece of paper.
I agree. I
We are
agree.
not dealing with this.
And the thing about it is too, I was shocked that Isaiah Bond never got drafted because the dude actually at the combine, he ran a 4.39. So I'm like, he got speed, and
Right.
he actually got pretty good hands because Isaiah Bond before he left Alabama and went to Texas, he was actually the man in Alabama. He was the man, but
Right.
and then he left Alabama and went to Texas. And then he got with that wide receiver core with him and what's that name? What's his name? Matthew
Uh,
Golden. Matthew
Golden.
Golden. And I'm like, oh, that's a nasty little tandem down there in Texas.
Mm-hmm. Didn't both of them fucking leave though? Golden and Isaiah. Didn't they
Yeah,
both leave to the
Golden.
NFL?
Yeah, Bond and Golden both. Golden got drafted by Green Bay Packers, but Bond never got drafted at all.
Right. Ooh.
Yeah. But I wish him well. Isaiah Bond going up there to Cleveland, he may be Shador's new favorite target. You never know.
Right. Oh. Yeah, we see you back again. I see you.
Oh, appreciate it. And I heard y'all was talking about Isaiah Bond. That was the next thing I was about to bring up, son, that he signed with the Browns as well.
Right.
And now, do you feel as though with him, if he does make the team, technically they got a nice wide receiver squad. You got Jared Judy.
That's fine. At this point, who's throwing the ball to him?
Well, I mean, so far seeing, Shador Sanders is probably going to be their best fit.
They got him at number 4.
I don't see how
Yeah,
on the chart. On the chart, they got him number 4. How they got Gabriel above him, I have no earthly idea.
Well, that was for that game against the Eagles. Yeah,
right.
he was the 4th wide receiver, so he wasn't really going to play that. He wasn't going to play the game since he played last week. So that's why they had him at number 4.
Okay.
and then next week he'll probably move up. He'll probably have a backup, depending on what they're going to do. But that was the next thing I was going to bring up, which is Shedeur Sanders and his performance, and it's actually getting noted. It's getting noted by everybody, even by Jalen Hurts.
Man,
I don't I don't see why
So
people are I don't see why people are shocked by that. I'm actually expecting him to come out and produce like he always has.
yeah.
yeah, but he played in the Big 12 though. What it was
So
Big
did
12? Wait a
Jalen
minute.
Hurts.
Now, where's Colorado
Yeah,
State?
Big 12, Big
Is
12.
it Big 12?
Hmm.
Yeah, but so did Jalen Hurts.
Yeah,
Yeah, but he was in Alabama before that.
yeah.
Yeah, well, yeah, he did his first 2 years
So
in Alabama. He did his last 2 years in Oklahoma.
Oklahoma.
that's fine. But he was actually in SEC territory. So like, he had better competition already. Like him going over to the Big 12, taking SEC talent into the fucking Big 12. Yeah, you better do good. But
Okay,
again, Shador had Travis Hunter on the other side for him, as it
all
was to
right.
overshadow him. Right, and
But
Shador was going
sometimes
to get
it,
his play anyway because Daddy was the coach.
well, I put it this way: sometimes it's not just playing for that school. He has a lot of experience because remember, it's not like he just played at Colorado. He started out he started at Jackson State, played a few years at Jackson State. Then when Dion went to Colorado, he transferred over. And let's not forget his first year in Colorado wasn't all sunshine and roses. So on top of that, it
Right.
wasn't like he actually, because he went to Colorado, all of a sudden he stayed the man in Colorado. He struggled, but then that second year he also built himself up to where people are looking at him now. Ups and downs, but the best thing about Shador is that he's had the experience. And that's the same thing everybody was saying the same thing about Jaden Daniels. He has experience. And that's what they're looking at with quarterbacks, to where the quarterbacks is like, okay, they're not playing for okay, they didn't play 1 year, they played one good year, and then they're going to the draft and we don't know how they are. This guy's actually played all 4 years. So we can say, well, okay, well, he played for this school and he played for that school, and we know how that school sucks. Okay, yeah, the division might suck, but he also developed his game. So I would probably say out of that, he does actually show composure. Granted, it was his first game. Granted, it was against the second string. But you gotta admit, the way he actually played that game was very composed.
Right. I ain't look. I'm not hating on the man. I hope he does do good. But I'm just saying, like, he's probably not going to get a whole lot of like. He's going to get a lot of cleanup time, a lot of garbage time toward the end of the game.
I'll probably say he will start. It depends on Flacco. If Flacco beats Flacco, I'm giving him week 3, maybe 4.
Who?
Shador.
Get the hell out of here. Flacco's going
I
to end
got
up
him starting week
unless
3.
unless
If
Flacco gets
Flacco
hurt.
becomes Flacco and tanks or does what he does, Shador starting in the beginning of week 4.
Flacco does not lose you games. Flacco is a game manager.
I mean, I can see what C is saying about that. I gotta agree because you gotta think about it. Flacco has the most experience out of anybody on that team. Even Deshaun Watson, he has more time than Deshaun Watson, or either
Right.
or either
Yeah.
or either Deshaun
Flacco's
Watson
actually
and
got a title.
Flacco, or they might be neck to neck. But then it's the story that Deshaun Watson may be coming back because his healing process is like out of this world. He's healing faster than what they expected.
Boo that noise. He just got himself a good massage. Is all that was.
But
Massage
I
parlors,
mean, in my
and you
eyes,
pay them.
in my eyes,
Massage
Cleveland
parlors.
has they have a good problem going on. They got a quarterback, 5 quarterbacks,
Five.
and
Five.
5 of them, and they got to pick three and pick the best three. You got one that's pretty much overpaid and has been hurt most of his career, But then you got the next generational. Well, I mean, generational quarterback with Shador, who can actually probably take the team to the next level. But but then you got a bunch of stubbornness that's going on inside, the administration board.
Right.
I, I think right now Cleveland, and I just always say the problem with Cleveland. Cleveland's always just been one draft pick or one sign away from being a good team.
I agree
And
with
I'll
you.
probably say right now is probably their best because you have a great wide receiver core.
You do, you do.
Especially if you sign this actually, it depends on how Bond is as well. If Bond is pretty good and he stays out of trouble, then you have an excellent wide receiver core. You
You
have an
do.
actual great. And I ain't trying to be funny. You pretty much have a decent quarterback room because you hate to say say what you want about it. The thing
I think your camera just got Down syndrome, dude. What the fuck just happened?
they have a Super
There it is.
Bowl winning quarterback in that room. A
Defense won that championship for them, but okay.
it's called Breeze Line. But say what you want, but Cleveland does have actual stuff in their room. And for the quarterback, you actually have a Super Bowl MVP winning quarterback in your group. Granted, he did it for the money,
Whatever. They're
but
willing to pay him. Oh, gone again.
Yeah, I'm again. Yeah. I mean, but
Yeah.
I can see what C is saying though about Cleveland. Cleveland could actually really be. They could actually really be dangerous this year. They could really be dangerous. I mean, you have your wide receivers. You got Jerry Judy. Yeah, you got number 19 Tillman, and then you throw Isaiah Bond in the mix. But you still got the veteran tight end who's pretty still solid. And then you
David
got
Njoku, yeah.
yeah, and then you got quite a few selections back there in the backfield at running back. So I mean, Cleveland is pretty young too. They're not an old team.
Mm. My thing is this, and it's why I think they had the same problem Pittsburgh's going to have. Can their quarterbacks deal with the actual AFC North defense, that front line? Can
True,
they take the ground and pound?
true.
Because we know that them quarterbacks are going to get smashed.
Smashed.
I don't care what team you play for. Your quarterback is going to come back black and blue.
Exactly.
Hmm.
I'm
So
exactly.
that's why I probably say that's the biggest thing I would look at. Can that quarterback group handle that actual AFC North defense, and
Exactly.
especially with the cold weather?
Exactly.
Um, I do want to stay with quarterbacks and talk about the New York Giants.
Okay.
Um, week one they actually had their quarterbacks, and they and I'm not trying to be funny. Granted, it's preseason, but they were impressive.
Mm.
Jackson Dart was 20 for 19, 150 yards, one TD. Russell Wilson did one series, 6 for 7 for 28 yards. DeVito was 10 for 14, 73 yards and a touchdown. Even
Get
Jameis
after it, Jay.
Winston was good, 7 for 4. I'm sorry, he was 7 for 11, 62 yards and a touchdown.
Mm.
Now, here's my question. Who's the best fit
Uh, I think the last thing he
Oh,
said.
Mr. Unlimited.
I like the last
for
thing he
that?
said. I think the last thing he said, Country Fried, is who's the best fit. I'm going to say probably Wilson because just he's already been in the driver's seat before. With This is his fourth team, and I think he'll be great motivation for Dart because basically they already know who's the future of the team is going to Jackson Dart,
Mhm.
and so really these young rookie quarterbacks shouldn't be so impatient to get out there in the field and get hurt and broke up. I mean, like
I don't think
you,
it's so much the players themselves; it's the teams that rush them out there because they got this shiny new toy,
yeah,
right? It's not
exactly.
like back in the day. Like what Aaron Rodgers sat behind Favre for what, 5 years
Something like that.
before Favre moved on to Minnesota, and they were like,
Yeah,
"Hey, now it's your shot."
exactly.
Right? Like they used to actually season
Exactly.
rookies when they came in. They didn't just automatically throw them out there unless they had to. Now
Exactly.
teams just do it just because, like, oh, look what we got.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Jackson Dart just to me, just absorb all that information and all them and all that skills from and all that wisdom from them older and from the veteran quarterbacks. And then once he gets it, man, just let him loose.
Well,
Yeah, see,
here's
if
my
I was
next
doing
question.
that, okay, good.
No, here's my next question. Okay, out of the quarterbacks, which one will be the best fit for Neighbors?
For
We already
Pittsburgh,
been through that.
For Malik Neighbors, the wide receiver, who do you think would actually give him the best? Who would be the best 1-2 punch for him?
ooh, yeah, I'll probably have to say still go with Wilson.
Right, Mr. Unlimited gonna be where it's at. They going he's gonna have again unless he starts to old man it and suck ass the season. It's the only time he's gonna come off the field.
Okay. Well, I say probably for me, I kind of agree a little bit with Russell Wilson. And then I would actually fall back to where Jackson Dart would have to probably come in because I do feel as though Russell Wilson is probably going to be the quarterback until they feel as though Jackson is ready.
Right.
They'll do the same thing. It'd probably be the reverse like the Steelers did. They had Justin Fields there until they felt Russell Wilson was ready. And
Right.
I think right now it's gonna be the reverse. It's to where they're gonna keep Russell Wilson playing until they feel as though Jackson Dart is ready. Kind of same what they did Eli Manning when they had Kurt Warner playing. When Kurt Warner was playing, they basically had him play until they felt as though Eli was ready to play.
Sure.
And I think that might be the actual time frame of it. Um, Now, also regarding rookies, Cam Ward, when he played last week, he was pretty good. And then on top of that, he kind of showed the weapons he had. He was 5 away for 67 yards. Calvin Ridley actually looked like the old Calvin Ridley. 358 yards out of 3 targets.
Got rid of all his
Um,
gambling ads.
well, I guess he kind of put DraftKings out the window.
Right, got rid of them gambling ads and fucking he actually focused up on what he was doing.
So, but regarding that, um, with Cam Ward being, we know I know a lot of people aren't really looking at Cam Ward. They're looking at other players, other positions. Um, do you think Cam Ward is somebody you would actually pick in the draft? Do you think so? He would actually have that type of what's what I want to say? That spontaneity to where you think he might come out of nowhere. He might be that sleeper quarterback that we know about, but we don't know about because we don't see all the weapons he has.
I think
But
I
again,
think
with the
I think Cam Ward was the diamond in the rough. Actually, I liked him. I just didn't want him to go to the. I don't know about other people, but I can't stand good players going to a sorry team. But the only way a team is going to get better is by getting good players. But yeah, he's definitely different. He's different.
Well, Kawhi is kept. They do still have. Like, you can think about it. You have Calvin Ridley. You still, and then on top of that, you picked up Tyler Lockett. Granted, Tyler Lockett's an old player, but fantasy wise, he gets his numbers.
He
I
does. He
mean,
Mhm.
every
does.
time it's like when you look at Seattle, no matter who was on there, for some reason, Tyler Lockett was still catching passes.
Right. He was very
Because Tyler
consistent.
Lockett's a good number two to have on the field. Like if
Yeah,
you
he
got
was good.
somebody that's gonna be a lockdown fucking wide receiver on one side, you put Lockett on the other, like he's not gonna gather the attention that the main guy is. So
Exactly.
when the
He
main
was
guy is covered up, he's gonna get touches. And he
exactly.
at least catches the ball.
Exactly. Yeah, I thought Tyler Lockett was very consistent.
So we'll see how because I think they play tonight too. But yeah, he's quite as kept. He's making Tennessee. You're seeing some promise on that. The
Right.
only thing I probably think that they need to actually they're going to somewhat try to struggle is in the running game.
Hmm.
Although and hopefully nobody from first string hears this.
Nobody gonna hear it.
They're gonna have problems hearing
Uh huh.
it.
He first string hurt, they already cut your ass off.
but going, but going back to what he was saying, yeah, Tennessee definitely needs some help and some progress in their backfield and their running backs.
Yes.
Because
Tennessee.
I think they signed old boy from what, a year ago, the running back that was playing for Dallas Cowboys.
Uh, yeah, and I think he got hurt.
And, oh,
I
did
think
he?
he got. Yeah, I think he got injured.
Oh, wow, man, I'm sorry to hear that.
Not a bad injury, but he's gonna be out for a few.
Okay,
Um, so hopefully he gets better. But like I said, other than that, like I said, only one I've heard is Julius Chestnut was probably gonna be this. He's been starting and playing. Now bringing up injuries, I definitely want to talk about the Vikings. So they lost Rondale Moore for the season.
Oh,
So
what?
that's another wide receiver out. So here's the look. This is the mash lineup. Justin Jefferson still has a hamstring. Jordan Addison was still probably is going through suspension.
Spence, I remember that.
Um, Now, if you're the GM for the Vikings, are you looking to sign or trade or stay focused on the roster? Now, one thing to bring up: Amari Cooper is still available.
you can get them. They need them.
You can get Amari for a 1 year deal.
Yeah.
Right.
You can get Amari
Now,
for
the funny thing is, San Francisco is now dealing with the same thing. You have Jordan Watkins, high ankle sprain. He's gonna be out for a month. You still have Brandon Ayuk. They say he should be better by because he has the ACL issue. They say he probably be out until 6 weeks.
Oh,
what about Juwan Jennings?
Jawan Jennings is day to day.
Okay then.
He's still available. So that still leaves you with George Kittle and McCaffrey.
injury.
And then you got
Injury.
when they got the sophomore, what's his name? Ricky Pearl.
Yeah, Persall. Yeah, Ricky
First
Persall.
all, okay, thank you.
So, other than that, it's like so. I don't know what the San Francisco friends are, but do you even see them even making a run? Because right now I'm looking at the 49ers as they're just banged up. They're holding on to whatever they had before.
And they need to hurry. They do need to hurry up. They're for like a couple of years, like they were good. Like they had solid defense and offense. They could just flat out win games. But everybody just started getting hurt at the wrong time. Like their Super Bowl window is closing with the team that they do have.
I would agree. I agree with you that one. I agree with you on that one, Country Fried. Their window is starting to become real close to being shut. And I
Right.
mean, even Chris McCaffrey is not the same Chris McCaffrey he was 2 years ago.
No.
No, I just agree with that because he's just been I ain't gonna lie, it's turned into the Carolina Panthers.
Oh yeah,
Exactly.
you stay hurt.
It's like
Exactly.
when you look at this team now, he's like, I should have stayed in. I know he's back. He's like, I should have stayed in Carolina right now.
Right. Oh,
But
And and I mean the tight end was Kittles. Kittles is like what, 31, 32, somewhere up there.
yeah, but
I don't even know he's playing
good.
like it. But he's been there for a minute.
He
But
has,
Kittle's is
yeah.
probably the best thing that they have. He's still out there producing.
And they just
And
resigned. They just gave him an extension too. On top of that,
yeah. Now I didn't. I found this out today. That they actually did have the wide receiver from OSU on that team. I want to say his name was Mound. Let me make sure I got the right name. Let me see. $40. Let me make sure I got his name right before I murder it.
Did they get Emeka?
No, Emeka Ibuka went to Tampa Bay.
Tampa Bay. Okay. No, that's right.
Yeah,
Yes,
and and to be honest, he's turning out down there. He's looking really good down there. Like
man.
man, he may actually push for Chris Godwin's for the second wide receiver spot. That's how good he's
Damn.
looking. Because I mean, he ain't gonna get the number one because that's still what's his name, Mike. Um, uh,
Evans. Right.
yeah, Mike, big boy, tall boy, Mike. I forgot his last name that quick. But I mean, he's looking like he could be a solid number two for Tampa Bay.
There we go.
And so,
Oh Jesus, he has.
and I'm
Like
always
he did murder his name.
yeah.
He murdered it hard enough to turn the camera off.
Shut it off automatically.
Right. Like yeah, no, we're just not gonna let you do that.
Exactly. But yeah, it's a whole lot of different moves going on out here. Like um, Houston Texans. I got their star running back. What's his name? Is it Nixon?
Mixon. Right.
Yeah. But they're saying that he's going to be out for several weeks due to a ankle and foot injury. So then
Oh,
that's when they picked up Nick Chubb. So now Nick Chubb look like he may end up being the starting running back down there for the Houston Texans.
as long as they block for old CJ, I
Yeah,
think they'd be all right.
they will be all right. And then they picked up a rookie wide receiver too. Last name is Higgins, and he's just as big as Nico Collins. Higgins is like 6'4", 6'4", 215, 220, and
Jeez,
I think he ran like a 4.4 or 4.5 in the 40. So he's
jeez.
nice. He's nice too. I think Higgins came from it was either Arizona State or Iowa State. One of those
Okay.
states. So yeah, it's a lot of new weapons out there for everybody.
Right.
Yeah.
It did seem like over the off season, like there was just a lot of movement of just players just switching teams,
Yes, sir.
just
Yes, sir.
over the off season.
Yes, sir. So um, I think a lot of teams is noticing that it's time to get younger, which everybody knows younger means getting faster, and
Right.
so that's what the team. I think that's what the teams are trying to build on is being young and being fast and being aggressive. Which to me, I don't have no problem with that. To me, it's all about the trenches. If you don't have a young defensive line or a young offensive line, you're gonna have a long game.
Oh yeah, we got you. You there?
Gotcha.
We see
Yeah,
you.
you back, see?
You froze.
He
See your eyes
froze.
moving. I
He
think
froze on us. So yeah. Um,
all the
I know y'all. I mean, I know y'all in the D.C. area, and y'all picked up Washington Commanders picked up Samuels, and I actually got Samuels on my fantasy league team. I think I think he can tear it out if the Commanders keep Scary Terry, make him happy, and then you have Debo Samuels on the other side. I think Debo can have a turnout season.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
God, Debo came over. They fucking San Francisco let Debo go.
yeah,
Why would you do? Again, you got these like franchise, like legitimately franchise changing players that did
exactly,
good things for these teams, and then they'll nope, just let them walk.
exactly. And if Debo Samuels do the same thing in Washington like he did in San Francisco, oh,
Ooh,
it's gonna be a
okay.
problem for people. Like that dude,
Oh yeah,
he can catch, he can run the ball out the backfield. Like I got to salute Commanders on that. That was a brilliant move, very brilliant.
right.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. We do what we can. We do what we can.
Because
But
I was hoping he come to Pittsburgh.
what scares me with Debo is this. I just hope they don't use him too much.
I agree with you on that one. I can see that.
Because and that's why I really wanted them to pick up some type of running back and they actually have, from what I've been hearing, is that they actually have a pretty decent running back um, besides Robinson. He's actually saying he might be a threat for Brian Robinson.
Oh, really? Okay.
Uh, uh,
Yeah.
yeah. Now, well, Austin Eckler, Eckler, I'm scared of.
Just over here swaying to the beat of COZ's voice at the moment.
Yeah,
I'll be
doing,
going again.
you doing the Stevie Wonder on them.
Oh, I am real bad.
So,
Doing this.
so
Oh, there he is.
that
Yeah.
anytime a running back gets a concussion, that's something you don't play with. That's something that's kind of like, in the draft, working to try to get Omarion Hamilton or
Mhm.
like I said, with the running, like I said, with Samuel, I definitely hope. I'm glad that we have it on. It's pretty much on its way. Yeah, with that, yeah, definitely hope that goes into it. Now, here's the matches that we have for this week for preseason.
Oh, is that my Steelers? Is
Yeah.
that my Steelers playing against Tampa Bay? Is that Tampa Bay for the Steelers?
Oh, shit.
Oh man,
Oh, let's see.
we got a nice one there, boy. They want to bring their A game for Tampa Bay, boy.
Jesus. They got some decent game. Like, why can't this just be a regular schedule? That doesn't look half bad.
You ain't never lying. That is a good schedule. Man, that's popcorn city all day.
Right?
Yeah, that's a good schedule. Man, that's better than a regular schedule, like you said.
Right?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, the
oh,
Kansas
I
City.
love the fact they got the New York teams playing against each other. You got yeah, quarterbacks that were on the same damn team last year going to play against each other. Well, not against each other, obviously, but going to be
Exactly.
on the field together for two separate teams.
I like that San Francisco and the
And the
49ers and the
Raiders,
Raiders.
right?
That would be interesting too, because the Raiders got that new running back. What's his name? Gentry.
Yes, Gentry from
Yeah,
Boise State.
From Boise State. Yeah,
Yeah,
I think he's gonna be a monster. They just got to make sure they got a good offensive line for him.
right. Try to keep him healthy.
Keep him healthy. Right. I agree. And then the two LA teams, the Chargers and the Rams. That would be a good one too.
Right. Is
Yeah.
Stafford Stafford's still in LA. He's still with the Rammies.
Yes.
Is
Yes, he
he
is. Yes, he is. He's still
right?
there.
He's not. I know. Earlier in the summer, he was dealing with back issues,
Yes. Yeah, he
but
was.
he's good now, right?
Yes, he.
Hey,
I think it was muscle spasms in his back, but I
oh,
think they gave him some type of therapy or some type of medication for that. Or,
oh
and
God,
I think the medication was like a bunch of rest and then therapy, or I think they call it shock treatment, where they was giving him shock treatments in his back.
oh
Are you
God,
talking about
yeah.
Sam?
Yeah.
You talking about
No,
Stanford?
Stafford,
Yep.
yeah,
So yeah, that's a nice little line. That's a nice little lineup too.
right,
Uh, what's that? Jacksonville. We got the Jaguars against the Saints.
Mm.
you,
Yeah.
So regarding the actual week 2 show, sorry, trying to cut you a factual schedule. Cisco and Oakland was going at it. When I last checked, he actually ran in like a 10-yard touchdown.
Oh, that's what's up.
who? Here we go.
Yeah.
Ashton
Ashton
Oh,
Gentry.
did he really? Nice.
The running back for the Raiders.
Uh huh.
Right. They just ran one in. Why are we doing this?
Yeah,
We're
he
not
even got a little
watching.
nice highlight truck stick on some.
There we go. Miss
Mm-hmm.
good old
Well,
fashioned
I
truck
was just
stick.
asking, like you said.
Yeah, he big. He's big up. He's big up top end, and he got some massive legs too.
Oh, we back straight again. All right.
Yeah, the quarterback from Jacksonville, man. I feel like
Oh,
it's either
sunshine.
yeah,
Get
sunshine.
that off.
It's either make or break for him this year.
Yeah, yeah,
Oh
yeah.
yeah.
It's a,
Um, yeah, got stuff. So
Yeah.
with the
Don't
actual
stutter.
week 2 matchups,
Don't stutter.
so right now with the actual week 2 matchups, is there any
Oh,
game that you're looking at matchup wise?
that
Any
the whole lineup looked good.
one
uh, I
that you're looking
probably
at to where
uh,
you want to actually do a look that has you like, well, yeah. But yeah, was there any matchup that you might want to say on that one? Oh,
Motherfucker,
which
I
ones you
don't
like?
ever stutter.
I think I had to go with the Chargers and the Rams.
Right. What was it? Bears and Bills. I
Yeah.
just want to see Caleb Williams get put in the ground, but that's me. No,
Yeah.
fuck that
Yeah,
guy.
you feel like they hyped him up too much.
I didn't say
I've never
yes.
liked him anyway. I don't want to
Which
hear
one
shit.
do you like?
What was it?
I think my Steelers and the Buccaneers will be a good one too.
That'll be good. That should be a good game.
Yeah, that should be a good
You
game.
guys is, oh, that's right. I forgot y'all got old tinfoil hats starting for y'all, don't you?
Yeah,
Damn. I'm sorry.
yeah.
About 6 plays in, you'll have a new quarterback. You'll be all right.
I think I think what's
Oh,
gonna
that's
probably end up happening. I think eventually
like
the
I said,
future.
that one I probably watch this so I can see how it turns out, so I can see the
Yeah,
behind the scenes at Hard Knock.
yeah.
Again, hard knocks. Nope, not watching it.
No, I haven't watched that either.
About what?
Hard knocks.
Oh, you want to
I
hear
ain't
about
watching.
what?
Huh?
Nothing. Go ahead. You all right? I don't want to take up too much of your time because you'll disappear here in a couple of seconds.
What I think the other one. I think it was San
Oh, you talk
Francisco.
about
Somebody else.
especially with the
What?
rookies, how they perform. I actually got an actual copy of the rookie of the standouts from all the rookies. That well, with the good rookies.
Okay. I'm trying to tell you that Jalen Melrose with Seattle. Oh, that's
Oh,
it,
yeah, I watched
people
Hard
slip
Knock.
people slipping on him. People are really slipping on him. And then, see Caleb Johnson from Pittsburgh. Yeah, he's gonna be tough too. He's gonna be real tough. Shador, Shador,
I know you didn't
Shador.
watch it. You don't watch anything.
Yeah, Shador just opened the door for him to grab the first spot, starting spot.
That's what we need to watch right there. Tyler Warren is that boy.
I'm
I
trying to
hope he
see
turns
Ron.
into a bit. Say what?
Mine's not showing up.
He right there on mine.
Yeah, can you see
Your
me?
camera was. I see you.
Okay
He's
then.
right there.
Yeah, I think that tight.
Yeah,
I think
he's
that
in
tight
there
end.
too.
I think that tight end. What's his name? Ty Ward. Ty Warren. He go.
Yeah, Tyler
Yeah.
Yeah,
Warren. Yeah, from
yeah.
Penn State.
He's gonna be a problem up there with the Colts.
Oh
Oh
yeah.
yeah. I think with the Colts, as long as they find a good, we don't know who that quarterback is going to be, but I'll probably say whoever's the quarterback, they should have a field day with the weapons that they have.
They should.
I
They
mean, you got
should.
Tyler Warren at tight end, you like Michael Pittman, Josh Downs as your wide receivers, and you still have what is it,
Not,
Jason Taylor?
yeah. You said you got the Georgia product that went back to Texas. Adonai Mitchell.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Uh,
I don't know who their running. I don't know who their running back is, but yeah, he definitely got some good weapons to throw the ball to.
Jonathan Taylor, the running back that was from
That's right. That's right.
Wisconsin.
Jonathan
Wisconsin.
Taylor. Yeah. So he still he still got some wheels left in him.
Oh yeah. Next you see we see Shador Sanders. We all know how he performed. Jackson Dart. Caleb Johnson didn't do too bad for the Steelers.
No.
8 carries, 20 yards. One, he had a 1 reception for 6 yards on the 2 targets. Um, Jalen Monroe from Seattle. That's gonna be an interesting matchup because you still have Sam Darnold there. You picked him up as your backup quarterback. So that's a nice little QB battle that's going on. He performed well for his series, 6 for 10, 61 yards. Also on that same team, the rookie Torrey Horton. Uh, he's been dripping up in camp. So I'll probably say this is going to be the first sleeper that somebody, and I think I talked about them last week. This is going to be a sleeper, somebody, that I think nobody's going to really know about unless they do their homework. Because
Oh,
remember, you still have Jack Smith and Jigba, Cooper Cup, and
Cooper
I think
Kupp.
he's the new slot guy. So he's going to take over that slot, or he's going to be the number 2.
So So it sound like to me Seattle might have a 3-head monster.
Yeah, and don't forget they still have the running game with Kenneth Walker.
Kenneth Walker, exactly. A Michigan
As
State
long as
product.
if he stays healthy, they're going to be a problem.
They will.
Um, then you see Tato McMillan, 2 receptions, 43. Omari Hampton had 2 carries for 9 yards. The last time he played was the Hall of Fame game. Travis Hunter had his catches, two catches for 9 yards under 2 targets, so he was 2 for 2, which was impressive. And Emeka Igbuka, did I say his name right? Emeka
Yeah.
Igbuka,
Big Buka.
he had 1 catch with 21 yards with 2 targets. Now, I will say this with Emeka, he's going to be a late bloomer. And the reason I say that is because right now you still have Mike Evans out there, and you still have
Chris Godwin.
Chris Godwin. So I will probably say depending on injuries, he's going to be the late bloomer. So if you do pick him, I would definitely say if you do draft him, he's somebody you should draft and just pocket and just hold off to the second half of the season. Or I would say if you do keep an animal free agency before before he really blows up.
Right. Because they got the other wide receiver too from last year that came from the Washington Huskies. His name
Yeah,
is Jalen McMillan.
yeah. Now I do want to talk one more thing before we go. Draft strategies. Now, ProFootball.com actually put their list, their lineup of the do not draft team.
Mm.
And here's who they have as the do not draft team. Sorry, I was trying to make it a little bit more exciting, but if you can read it. So for quarterback, they got Patrick Mahomes.
Wow, really?
Running back is Brees Hall.
Yeah, I can see
Wide
why.
receiver is Terry McMillan. McLaurin, excuse me, McMillan. What the hell?
I actually got him on my team.
Wide receiver, they have Garrett Wilson, and tight end, they have Travis Kelce.
I got Travis Kelce on my team, my fantasy league team too. Damn.
Now, I'm going to be honest with Mahomes. and the Chiefs, they're not going to be the same team. They lost the Super Bowl. These guys are going to play pissed. And I seriously mean that. You're going to see a different Mahomes. I don't think it's going to be game manager Mahomes. Oh, we're just going to, I'm trying to do my Kermit the Frog voice. Oh, we're just going to go through the field. Yeah, no, that ain't going to be him and no more. And honestly, with Travis Kelce, the thing that killed me, I didn't know he was going to be in Happy Gilmore too. So you got to think, him dating Taylor Swift, him acting on whether it was a short, even though it was probably just a short role, he still had a role in Happy Gilmore. His schedule was crazy last year. And he still made it to where he can play football. Yeah, that dude was winded. And now he had to do all he had to do now was just deal with Taylor Swift. Yeah, I think we're gonna see a different Kelce this year.
I hope so. Give me some points on my fantasy league team.
Now, with Terry and Garrett, I don't know why they're on the list. I think with McLaurin, I think that they're still going with the contract dispute because, when he first started off with the Commanders, he wasn't getting the touches, and then once the rhythm came in, he was unstoppable. That was Jaden go-to. So I don't see why you would not draft Terry McLaurin, but I can understand why you kind of had that cautious sign out there and say, well, we see how he started the season off. Yeah, but look how he ended the season. So the reason for that, so now that he has a rhythm with this kid, I think he's going to pick up where he left off.
Ain't the main saying goes? It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
Exactly. Oh, sorry about that. And then with Garrett Wilson, I don't know why he's on the list. Now I'm thinking because of his actual tender with Aaron Rodgers, with John Wick Rodgers, as I like to call him.
Tinfoil hat, Mr. Ayahuasca.
Nah, because everybody keeps saying, "You ain't retired yet."
Right. Well, if places are willing to fucking pay him to come in for a year, keep taking it.
But that, like I say, and that's what pro football. Like some of that I agree with, some of them I don't. But they did also have a list of breakthrough players, wide receiver that they have, and this is what we have is the wide receiver the breakthroughs. Number one, they got Ricky Pearsall. Number two, they got Roma Dunze. Number three is Josh Downs. Number four is McMillan from the Panthers. Number five is Pickens. And number six is Emeka. Anybody here you see that shouldn't be on this list, or how would you rank these six?
And these are wide receivers that's going to have a breakthrough this year.
That they said it's going to have a breakout season.
I would probably reverse 1 and 5.
So you think Pickens is number one?
Yeah, because he has. I mean, with CeeDee Lamb on the other side of the field, and then you got Ferguson, the tight end, and then the running back is still kind of young. They don't know, but
Javonte,
he's in a good spot.
Javonte's a ground and pound. He's what they need. He's a ground and pound running back. Yeah. So, and I probably say with Dallas, they've always had that ground and pound running back. Even Emmitt Smith was that type of a player.
Exactly. And then they picked up that boy from Texas. What's his name? Blue, last name Blue. The running back from Texas. They picked him up, the young guy. Yeah, because Pickens is almost impossible to cover one-on-one. He's, 6'3", 215. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just him. That's the motions they get to him. And let's see. Yeah, Jaden Blue.
Yeah, Jaden Blue. Yeah.
But
he's nice. He's nice, and he got some wheels on him too. He's fast.
I would definitely say when it comes to Pickens, his emotions does get the best of him. So I would definitely say um, we'll have to check him on that Eagles game, that first game of the season, because that's what he's going to. It's going to. I don't want to say it's going to hit him, but he's going to get tested with that Eagles defense.
He will. I
And
agree
we're not
with
saying
you.
they're the best, but their receiver, but their defensive backs, they're nasty.
They are nasty because they got a ball hawk on that secondary. What's his last name? Mitchell, number 27 for the Eagles.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, he kind of reminds me of an old school prime time and the defensive backs that used to play for the Jets back in the day.
I know you're talking about Antonio Cromartie.
Yeah, yes. What's his name? He was
I think that I want to say Antonio Cromartie
not the other one,
or Darrell Reeves.
Darrell Reeves. Yeah, he's kind of like a Darrell Reeves mixed with a prime time.
Dude, you got Primetime Reeves Island. That's that.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
he's
I'm not playing.
yeah, he's kind of
I'm
like a
having that.
super.
If I was to run, if I was a wide receiver and I had to play them, I got an ankle issue. I can't play.
Yeah, Mitchell's kind of like a lockdown DB man. He don't play.
I got an ankle issue. I'm day to day.
Right, day to day.
Now, I'm not trying to throw anybody's strategies, but I want to do something called drafting fantasy 101.
Okay.
And right now, my question is quarterback. If somebody's new to drafting, and what information would you tell them about drafting a quarterback? What to look for, when to draft them, yeah, what to look for, and when would you draft them?
Uh, my strategy is simple, but it's like you got to pay attention. You want somebody that really has a good air attack and a pretty good running game because it takes the pressure off the quarterback, even though he's the captain. Then when it
Mm,
comes to throwing the ball, I feel like you don't want a quarterback that just got one good wide receiver. You want a team, you want somebody that has at least two. So like, down there in Tampa Bay, you got Mike Evans and you got Chris Godwin, and then now in Seattle, you got Cooper Cup, and then you got Smith and Jigba and then you got the rookie coming in, Torrey Holton. So you want somebody really who can throw the ball that has receivers that he can throw the ball to.
okay.
I'm pretty much in that boat. The quarterbacks, like honestly, like it is wait till about fourth, fifth round to start grabbing fucking quarterbacks. But like if you see the one you want that's going to be like your main starter, grab them early. Just
Yeah,
not take the pressure off yourself of getting somebody and not
yeah.
having to settle for the 29th quarterback in the league as your starter. So I mean, like you don't. I guess that's something you want. I mean, I would honestly like with quarterbacks, like if they're starting a rookie quarterback, like I would get rookies and play them the first few weeks because teams don't have film on them yet. But once they get to like week 3, week 4, then teams do got film on them, and you can't play them anymore because they're going to make them do the things that they don't want to do, and
Good point.
it's going to end up bad for them because a lot of the rookies are still not used to the speed of the NFL.
True,
Because
true,
again, where they might have been the best player on their team, everybody in the NFL was the best player on their team.
true.
Okay,
So,
okay.
but I mean, that's with it's all rookies. I mean, running backs, wide receivers, like all of it. You pick them up, you can play them early, but after that, like 3 4 weeks in, teams are going to start figuring out how to push them to where they don't want to be on the field, and they're going to start making mistakes. They'll make rookie mistakes. So
Makes
that's my
sense.
biggest thing. especially with the rookies. After that, the best available. Best available. Build your team out. Just build it out. Just don't end up with like 6 kickers by the end.
So what? So this is what we say. I'm about to say this is something I'm adding on to the segment until drafting starts. Hopefully, when people they watch this, they can actually have something to look up and look into. Now, I do want to point out, and as an advertisement, we are doing a merging fantasy league. So that fantasy show and First Stream podcast will be merging into one fantasy football league. Ron, if you're interested, let me know so I can see the info.
Okay.
We got a few spots available. The league is free.
Okay.
And we're taking it's a mixture of some of the actual audience as well. So if they are interested, go to tune into the First Stream podcast, and they'll give you more information on it. I think probably either next week or probably today. I might be on the show to discuss it, depending on what's going on. And I'll definitely have some good reception. But I'll definitely, if you watch it, I'll definitely see the info for it. We will be releasing a draft order next Wednesday. So I don't know if I'm gonna be on the show releasing the draft order, but I will be releasing the draft order next Wednesday. So it will be on the My Fantasy Show Facebook app. I mean on the Facebook website. And I'll be doing that for the other leagues I'm doing as well. So the Respect the Rings League, Baby Steps, JT, the Eskimo Brothers, all our leagues will be released on Wednesday. So all the draft doors will be released on Wednesday. As you know, some of our leagues is pay per draft, which means that whoever pays first gets the first pick, so on. So that's what our money leagues, because people wasn't trying to pay on time. So I said, guess what? I'm gonna make it interesting. Whoever pays first gets the first pick, and I ain't telling nobody until I release the actual draft order. So nobody knew who got the first. Nobody knows who gets the first pick until it's released.
Okay.
So, James, got anything else to say?
No.
Nah. But you can definitely send me the information. I'm always down with the fantasy league. Like I said, I've been in mine for 6 years, so you can definitely send me the information. I'm definitely down with that.
Okay. And also, Jay, remember we're doing our singlet matchup. So just to everybody just kind of keep right your point. JT and me, we will be battling for the fantasy league singlet. So the loser of the matchup after the end of the week, whoever has the losing record, was the Don infamous wrestling singlet. And
is each week we're doing this?
Huh?
It's each week we're doing this?
No, not each week. No, at the end of the season.
Oh, in the
whoever
season.
has the losing record between us two will don that actual singlet. And you stated that if you were the singlet, you're bowling in it. If I were the singlet, I'm running a 40 in it.
How about we let you run 10?
No, I went to the doctors this week. Doctor said I need to run it long. I need to start running more. So 40-yard dash, that covered. I told him I was doing that. He said just make sure that you shave. I said, okay. He just said I have to make sure I shave. I said okay.
Oh man.
All right.
So yes, we'll be at that will start week 1, and we'll be keeping track of our matchups. So what we do every week, we're picking up a new lineup of who we feel as though is going to be have the best performance for the week.
I'm just sending you my lineup.
And like I said, we're also JT basically is the lazy one to where he just sends me his fantasy lineup every week.
Worse.
So it's me versus the line.
Right. You cheat and just pick all just random ass players. That's fine. I just take the ones that are on my team. So I believe in my boys. That's fine. I'll see how it
That's
is.
fine.
You can
Now,
trade
we
it.
also be quiet as kept. The squad, but I want to throw out. Netflix does have a new docu series called America's Team. This is about the Cowboys. Yes, this is what
No
Jerry was
shit.
actually been kind of, you know, cocking out, having his feathers out, stuff like that, because it's about him and the actual upbringing of the Dallas Cowboys and how they actually became American and so forth. So again, ladies and gentlemen, we don't hate on everybody, but if you are just watching that, again, that'll be on Netflix. They have that. Again, don't forget to catch up on Hard Knocks every Tuesdays on HBO. If you got HBO Max, don't forget to check that out. And that man pretty much covers everything.
If you speak
Again,
robot,
ladies and
you
gentlemen.
understood everything, as you just said. If not, it was something about Netflix and something about HBO.
So let me speak it in JT language. So on Netflix, we will have.
And you can actually understand your ass right now.
So again, so I'll say it slower again. So again, on Netflix, they did release a docu-series called America's Team. This is regarding the Dallas Cowboys from when Jerry Jones took over the actual team to now. So you can check that on Netflix. Also, they still have quarterbacks out there, season 1, season 2. They also have receivers, season 1, about the actual receivers. The receivers on that show, it'll be Amon-Ra St. Brown, Deebo Samuel, who else? Kittles is actually is on there as well. And I forgot the last one. I want to say, and Justin Jefferson. So they have all those receivers on that one. So if you haven't seen that one, it's interesting. But I would definitely, like I said, quarterbacks is pretty good as well. And again, I know I'm sound like I'm rambling. Don't forget to like and subscribe us. Again, raise them high, spread them wide. Peace.
Peace. Have a good one, fellas.
You too.
Be good, guys.
Yes, sir.